Today we're going to be doing a full upgrade of the front bumper on the C8 Z06. That includes carbon fiber front splitter, canards, and grille vents. So let's get started with this video. So thanks for tuning in, guys. So like I said, we are doing a complete upgrade of the front bumper sections, including new carbon fiber front splitter, canards, and front grille pieces. And the pieces we're going to be installing come from Extreme Online Store, or EOS for short. Guys, this is one of those potential solutions where instead of going with like a Z07 package, you can get some of these things aftermarket, so you don't have to wait for a proper allocation, or for that matter, save yourself a little bit of money, because these are at a very effective price point, especially coming from Extreme Online Store. So let me show you what I got here going on. So alrighty guys, so we do have quite a bit of mods for the C8 Z06, but these aren't what we're gonna be looking at today. No, we're actually gonna be looking at these two boxes here from Extreme Online Store. But let's take a look at what you get in these boxes. Opening it up real quickly, I had it kind of semi-opened up to help. So the first thing we have are templates that are needed for the installation of the canard sections. These are gonna go essentially on the front bumper. You're gonna tape them into spot and then do the proper trims that you need to, which we'll show you how to do this in an upcoming how-to video that will go through all the different steps so you know exactly how to do this. But these are pretty critical in regards to installing the canards. Alrighty, let's take a look at these canards. Carefully cutting into this bag. Pulling this all out and taking this out. So the wrapping is pretty good, just your standard wrapping, and it's in a bag form so they won't get damaged. And taking a first look at these canards right here, they look pretty darn good. They're actually pretty thick. They're really, it's kind of surprising. I didn't expect them to be that thick, but honestly, because of how much when these canards are installed onto the C8 Z06, they're gonna be pretty much scooping a ton of freaking airflow and bringing a lot of good downforce into the front of the C8 Z06. So let me get one of my lights here, kind of try to see if that helps with showing the finish on here. The finish on here is pretty darn good. And I definitely can appreciate how it looks. This looks really good. It is a single piece of carbon fiber all around, and I definitely all for it. So like I said, these are going to be connected into the front bumper, and some of these are going directly into the front splitters, sharing some of the holes with the front splitter. But in general, I mean, this looks like an awesome piece of carbon fiber. And like I said, this is a pretty hefty, thick piece. This does not feel flimsy like it's flexing all over the place. This is definitely going to be solid putting this onto the Z06, which I'm very glad and thankful for, because yeah, that was one of those things with this canard. If it's kind of flimsy, it's going to just flex and break off, but this feels really good, really sturdy. I'm very happy with how this looks in regards to that. Okay, so let's put this to the side real quick and take a quick look at the other one. Taking it out of the bag and taking a quick look at it. First look at all the different carbon fiber weaves and such. And the finish looks really good on this. I am definitely happy with how this comes out. I'll put a quick picture of how much, if you're looking just specifically for the canards, how much they cost, but they're very cost effective, and for the price point, is freaking amazing. And they do have a combo kit of this with the front splitter, the carbon fiber front splitter. That I know is about $1,100, which for the combination of this is really good. That is a very competitive price for a really good product. Again, this is very sturdy. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. It's got a bit of weight on it. With respect to carbon fiber, it's still super light, but it's super sturdy. I very much feel like this is not gonna go anywhere once you install it. So, and I mean, yeah, this is another great piece here. So, okay, so let me put these back in the bag and put them in the side, and we'll take a look at the front splitter. Alrighty guys, so we have the front splitter here. Now the front splitter in this particular design is a 3-piece front splitter. That means it's separated to 3 different sections that you gotta kind of assemble together, and then you can attach that front splitter onto the bumper. So it's kind of standard. I believe the GM OEM carbon fiber front splitter is set up the exact same way. So And once these are all butted together, it's gonna look seamless. It's gonna look like it's one full front splitter. So it's okay. So let's take this out of the box real quick. Let's take the first piece out. So all these are pretty well packaged in regards to all the different carbon fiber pieces are individually wrapped and such, so you don't have to worry about them like scratching each other or whatnot. And they do make sure that these are well wrapped, that they're not going to get really dinged up in packaging and shipping and such. So taking a look at this first piece. Now this first piece right here is the center section of the front splitter. I'm actually gonna get my other light that's a little bit better than the little rinky-dink light I was using. So hopefully this gives you a little bit better idea. But yeah, just the carbon fiber looks really, really good. Again, this is a single piece of carbon fiber. If you look on the inside, it is all carbon fiber right there. That is really, really, really nice. And yeah, I mean, the finish is really, really good. They already have pre-installed some 3M tape. So it is structurally fastened to the other edges of the carbon fiber front splitter, but they also have a little bit on this front edge of 3M tape. So when you put it together, it will be one piece essentially. This is the bottom section of the front splitter. It all looks great. All has a very uniform look. The finish is beautiful on this. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with the overall result of this. EOS keeps on amazing me when it comes to their products and how great of a product you get for the price point. It is honestly one of the best competitive prices on the market. If you're looking for carbon fiber pieces, they do a great job and the quality is pretty darn good. It's why I keep on recommending them for all their different pieces. I mean, this is for what you're getting. Even if these pieces get somehow messed up, they're at a price point that you can easily get them replaced and just be on your way. So that's part of why I like them so much. It's not like you're spending $5-6 grand on all carbon fiber, which yeah, maybe the finish might be just a bit better, barely noticeably better. And yeah, the quality, like the fitment might be good, but they get messed up, you're still gonna have to spend another $5-6 grand to get them replaced. And with these, yeah, $1,100 for the front splitter and canards. I mean, that's a pretty awesome price point. So, all right, so let's put this one to the side. We'll take a look at the other two pieces of this front splitter. Oh, it's also important to know it does come with all the actual hardware you need to connect all these together. That goes for both, not only for the front splitter, but for the canards themselves. They do provide you all the hardware to be able to do that, because some of these pieces are going to require extra hardware just compared to what's already on that front splitter to begin with in regards to the screws holding it onto place. So, and there we go. Alrighty, so taking a look, this is the, let's see, this is the right side, the passenger side front part of the front splitter. Again, general first glance at the finish, it looks pretty darn good. I know I'm doing a terrible job. I'm trying to look at it myself for the very first time while on the camera, because I like to try to do that and get my first impressions while I'm actually recording. And yeah, no, this looks really, really good. All that finish looks very, very nice. The bottom section also has some really, really good finish going on, really good weave. It all looks uniform. And yeah, just overall, I mean, it's the piece is light, but it's sturdy, and that's exactly what you want from these front splitters. You can see on the backside, again, this is full carbon fiber. This is not some kind of overlay over composite or something like that. This is, yeah, full on carbon fiber with different sections kind of placed there for extra structural rigidity. Overall beautiful piece, so definitely liking this. So okay, so let's take a look at the last piece real quick, and then we'll move on to the grill section pieces that are in carbon fiber that we're also going to install in today's video. All right, last section. So this will be on the driver's side. And again, let's take a quick look at the finish of this. Yeah, finish is pretty much perfect in regards to overall clear coat, evenly distributed. It looks great. Again, I'll probably be throwing a few outside shots or just close-up shots of this sitting in my front driveway where the sunlight can get a better shot of it. But overall, I mean, these look really, really good. Another good piece that feels very solid in my hand. And just overall, guys, I am so excited to install these. It's gonna completely transform the front of the C8 Z06 to exactly how I want to have it look in my mind. So alrighty, so let's put this back in the bag, and then we are gonna take a look at those carbon fiber vent grill pieces. All right, let's take a look at this box. Taking these out of the bag. It's a really nice distinctive added feature carbon fiber piece that you can add on along with like the Z07's front splitters to kind of really complete that look. And so I'm actually really excited to install these to kind of give a little bit of difference in the front sections. And taking this out of the bag, it looks pretty darn good. It's kind of hard to visualize in my opinion when just having it out here and not on the car. But overall, I mean, this is gonna look so nice when it is all installed on the C8. And the finish on this looks really, really good. I'm very happy with this piece. In general, I mean, all the structural pieces from the backside all look good. The mounting points, I mean. And yeah, this is again, another full carbon fiber piece. You can see all the weave in the back section of these, and they look really, really good. Now, these pieces on EOS go for about $600, which again, that's not too bad of a deal compared to what you would get for GM OEM carbon fiber pieces and such. I think it's almost like double or if not more. So these are a great alternative that if you want that carbon fiber look without killing your bank account, this is a great alternative and they'll work just fine. Put that one to the side real quick and take a look at this second piece and go from there. So let's see, taking this out of the bag. And overall, look, first impressions of it, finish looks again really, really good. It's crazy because for the price point that they do, I would honestly sometimes expect some kind of imperfections and such, but honestly, especially lately, there have not been any kind of issues with the final finish of these. They look so good. They look professional that anyone that is kind of looking like that, honestly, anyone that's looking at these are going to look OEM in my opinion. Which is the point. You want this to look at like OEM carbon fiber, like the Z07 packages would have originally. And yeah, you save yourself a bit of money and they look amazing. So yeah, these are all beautiful pieces. If you're interested in these pieces, I will have links in the description below so you can check them out. But I think at this point, we're ready to go ahead and install these on the C8 Z06. Now again, I'm gonna have a full how-to video coming up in a future video detailing exactly how to do this install. But for now, let's just cue the music and get these installed. Alrighty guys, so we have finished installing the Z07 Canards and front splitter on the C8 Corvette Z06, and it looks pretty good. If it's not obvious already, we've also installed a few other goodies, and the garage is actually a little bit updated from the last time that we spoke. Generally, when I was making this video, I was gonna go to my usual spot, but the weather has just not been cooperating. So this is like the first time in a few days that it's actually at least not been raining, and I could actually take videos. So in any case, the parts look absolutely amazing on the Z06. I'll actually post some pictures of how it looks in the sunlight on my Instagram, so I'll link it in the description if you're curious. I didn't want to waste too much time trying to wait for good weather to be able to show this and share it with you guys. So honestly, this upgrade makes the C8 Z06 look so much better. And I'll just answer about the elephant in the room in regards to this carbon fiber front hood. It's gonna be the next video that we're gonna share on the channel. If you watch some of my previous videos, you know where this hood came from. But in any case, I will share in the next video the process of us installing this hood onto the Z06. But yeah, along with the front splitter, the carbon fiber grills also look really, really good. It just ties it all together. It just transforms the car. It looks so good. And it's all for a really reasonable price. So again, I'll have links in the description so you can check it out. It comes from Extreme Online Store. They're definitely the way to go when it comes to these. Now for the install for this, it was a little bit challenging. I would say that you really need to have about an intermediate level at minimum of working on cars to kind of work to do this install. You do need to actually drill holes, or rather slots, in order to put those canards in. You can't there's no way around it. You have to use either like a Dremel or a drill of some kind and just install those in. And if you're not comfortable doing that, definitely just go to a professional to get that installed. But I will say it is doable to do it from home, and I am proof of that. They're extra rigid, solid, they're not gonna go anywhere. And the templates that EOS provides are right on the money in regards to if you have them set up correctly, they will fit and not have any kind of extreme gaps or any of that kind of stuff. So these are set. I've already driven this car at a good high speed and there was no issues with it. In fact, there is actually more feel in the front in the steering wheel than I had before. That was one of the things initially when I first got this C8 Z06 without these canards. I noticed if I was on the gas and pushing it, the front actually ended up feeling a bit light to me, which is kind of a little bit worrisome, especially if you're at high speed. With those front canards, I feel way more confident in the front. It felt very similar to my C8 Stingray in regards to the actual feeling from the steering wheel, especially when I am on the gas and I'm pushing it. That downforce is definitely helping in regards to having that good feel, that good traction, that good confidence while you're driving, especially at high speed. And I'll have a detailed how-to coming in a future video. So we'll go through all the different steps that are required in order to install this front splitter, the canards, and also the grill pieces as well. So you'll know exactly how to do that. It'll be a future video. When that video comes out, you'll be able to see it on the channel. But in any case, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please check out any of my other videos, and we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.